This episode of The Mimic's Veil is sponsored by Taste Invader Tea. Treat yourself to 15% off an order of daring and delicious tea at tasteinvader.co.uk using code TMV. And tonight we welcome two new friends to the table, Fisher and Mac. And tonight we talk about Star Wars Outlaws, Yakuza Kiwami, Rhythm Doctor, there's some Evercade Alpha chat. But first off, we drop in for some of the Séance of Blake Manor.
So, Lewis, you recommended Return of the Obra Dinn last week.
I did.
If you recall. And you planted a seed in my mind. I did play a bit of Obra Dinn. Mm-hmm. Found it a bit confusing. I think I was tired when I started it, so I found it a bit... it was a bit like, what am I doing here? It was a bit sort of Inception-y, going in and out of memories and stuff. Frazzled my tiny brain. So, but I was in the mood for sort of mystery solving. So I instead played the Séance of Blake Manor, which came out last year, around about Halloween sort of time, I think.
November. It's ringing a bell in my head.
Yeah. To rave reviews. Well, it's set around Halloween as well, so I'd guess maybe it was released around then. Or it's set in Ireland, and massive credit if anyone can tell me what the Irish word is for Halloween.
Halloween.
Well, that's known as. No, I think it's spelled Samhain.
That's like Samhain or
Samhain?
something. Eamon will tell us.
Yeah, I think it's Samhain or Samhain. I think it's how it's pronounced.
Sound.
I really want all the Irish people to be screaming.
I'm trying, all right? I'm trying here. Anyway, Séance of Blake Manor is, so obviously inspired by what you said about Obra Dinn, and also inspired by the reviews of this and the fact that it was on sale. Got stuck into it. It's sort of a supernatural, gothic, horror, detective mystery. Set in 1897 Ireland, with loads of Irish mythology and folklore and religious history that I had no real clue about prior to starting this game. But it's one of those games that kind of makes you want to dig in and learn a bit more about stuff that you probably should know.
It makes you want to pray.
I'm out.
Yeah. I've gathered you here today.
It's an
But yeah, you play as this guy, Declan Ward, who's called to investigate the disappearance of Evelyn Dean, who basically went, along with a load of other people, went to Blake Manor for this grand seance, but then she disappeared under mysterious circumstances. So you've been called to investigate, find the culprit, solve the mystery, save Evelyn Dean, if possible. And that you basically do that by asking questions. There's like 25 other people staying at the manor from all around the world, all different backgrounds and cultures and religions and everything else. And you just sort of profile all of them, rifle through their drawers, find out all the dirt you can get on them, and you kind of build a profile of all of them, and then you can whittle down who the culprit is as you go, kind of thing. You know, it can't be this person because X, Y, Z, and all of that stuff. I think one thing that might immediately put you guys off if you're sort of looking at footage of it.
I know what you want to say.
What am I going to say?
It looks like blueprints.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, the art style, that sort of cel-shaded style, the fact you're in an old manor, it is first person. It looks really similar. There's even similarities in the time mechanic. So, like in Blueprints, every step you took takes away from your time. In this, everything you interact with takes a minute of time,
Right.
I think. So if you're, there's a picture up there, I can look at that. That takes a minute, kind of thing. So it all eats away at your time that way. But it feels less time pressured, I would say, than Blueprints. It's not a roguelike. You are going through. It feels like you've got hours. In fact, towards the end of it, I was sort of skipping time because there's these. God, what are they called? Hourglasses, sort of in a few different places where you can just go, all right, skip to the next hour. And I thought, initially I thought I'm never going to use that, but by the end of it, I'd kind of tied up most of the mysteries and stuff, and I was like, okay, I can skip ahead a little bit. So that was quite good. And yeah, it's the same publisher as Blueprints as well, Raw Fury, which very odd. But I would say the key difference here, and where I think you guys would both actually like it, is it's way more sort of straightforward, way more story focused. Like you're going from A to B, you get what you're supposed to do. The story is not obfuscated in any way. It's sort of, obviously you are solving a mystery, but it's all laid out in front of you, and it doesn't feel, as I did with Obra Dinn, Lewis, when I first played that, I was like, what? Hang on, what? This all feels like it's laid out, like very easy to consume and to get through. And I really was addicted to this for a good week. Like I've just been playing it. It took me 26 hours to finish.
That's long.
That is a fair chunk of time, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's supposed to be that long, but I felt like I was being pretty thorough going through because I wanted to solve. Well, that's the other thing. You don't actually have to. That's the other good thing that sets this apart from Blueprints, is there's a really good kind of built-in system that, like in, just really trying to get Lewis in now, like in Alan Wake 2, where you're sort of automatically filling out the board and all the different sort of permutations of everything. Mm-hmm. This does that for you for every single culprit, every single mystery you're trying to solve. It will put everything up. So by the end of it, when you've got enough evidence to form a hypothesis, that's when you do this sort of Mad Lib style thing, the same as you do in the Golden Idol games, where you go, this person was like what their motive was, basically. This person went here to do this with this person because X, Y, Z kind of thing, and you're just picking from words from your board, basically, that fit. So it's all really just clean and neat, and the story is, proper sort of gripping. All the supernatural aspects of it are very cool. Like right from the start, again, it's really upfront. There's this, as soon as you get to the manor, there's this washer woman who's washing clothes in the fountain, and she just disappears into thin air, and you're like, ooh, spooky. It's one of them. Like it doesn't sort of keep it.
Is that exactly what you did?
That is what I did. Ooh, spooky. Yeah. What do you do when you're scared? That's what I do. It really cuts through the tension.
I get chills.
Chills. So yeah, you just there's something creepy going on. There's lots of supernatural stuff, that those layers of mythology and folklore, and all the characters are really fleshed out. If we were ranking this on our scale, which obviously we can't do because there's only one of us played it so far, I feel like this would be top tier.
That wasn't on a scale.
Dynamite. by which I mean dynamite. And
really?
The fact that, I could not get enough of this. I feel like both of you should play this.
Okay.
Like we started the year recommending games to each other.
I'll put it on my list.
And this is another one. Add it to the list. And just the fact that, I've downloaded a couple of audio books to try and learn a bit more about sort of Irish history and stuff, and all that, like the erasure
what
of
books?
their...
What books?
I can't remember their names. I knew you were going to ask me, and I thought, no, I'm not going to write that down. That's
in
too
which
much
parts of Irish history are you trying to find out about?
But hey, any Irish people listening, anything you recommend, let us know. But no, it's quite weird. I didn't even know that the Irish mythology is similar to Greek mythology. Like the Greek pantheon, like all the gods are in
Irish.
charge of little aspects of the world, kind of thing, and not.
That's a Hades I would play.
But no, I as I said, really like it. If you like games like Obra Dinn, Golden Idol, I think The Root Trees Are Dead is probably another one from last year that's a little bit similar. What?
It's a little memories going off in my brain, but I think it was that I misunderstood what it was called.
Yeah. Did you play the Dark Side Detective, Lewis?
No.
Because that
I did.
when I found out you did. Okay, because it's the same devs as that.
Yeah. I've played the two of them, and I think there's a new one coming. I think they're making a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're quite well
Very good.
regarded as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, clearly these guys, Spooky Doorway, Irish developer. Nice name. Nice games.
Yep.
It's good humour in the
criticism
dark
from me.
Good humour in the Dark Side Detective ones, whereas I don't feel like this maybe has the same level of humour.
No, it's got spooky bits though.
Yeah.
So
Gives
it
you
makes you go,
chills. Spooky.
Yeah.
There's too many bits of graphics for this game. These types of games should only have one bit.
One bit.
That's the only thing
Or
I'm going to
maybe
say.
8 if you're pushing it.
Fair criticism.
No RNG at least.
Yeah.
No, that's very true. No, I really like the art style and everything about it. Everything about it.
Do we all already have it?
It is in the family library, yes.
Very nice.
And
very
it
nice.
runs like shit off a stick on the Steam Deck. So, yeah.
Is that
enjoy.
good?
That's good.
That's a good thing. Yeah, so runs like shit, bad. Shit off a stick, good. Yeah.
I mean, that depends on the consistency of that shit, doesn't it?
It runs quickly and well. Let's put it that way. I think your mileage may vary in terms of how thorough you want to be, but it took me 25, 26 hours, and for £16.75,
Well,
that is a wee bargain.
Yeah, it's definitely on my list.
Yeah, I genuinely
it's actually
think
on
you
sale.
both love it. There you go.
at
Probably
this precise second.
Yeah, probably not by the time this episode comes out though.
Sale ended.
But yeah, even full price, I think that is a lot of game for your buck. So yeah, big.
Very good. Look, it looks good. What's soundtrack? Anything of note?
Nice, yeah, really nice. Really, just nothing that sort of blows you away, but very fitting for the time period and the vibe. And yeah, it does like little bits where when you're a different area of the manor, it'll add some sort of twinkly, spooky pianos and things like that. So I guess it's a horror game, but it's very light horror. Like it's not scary. It's just what the hell is going on kind of thing.
See, that's my kind of horror.
Yeah,
I don't like
me too.
scary.
Yeah,
I don't
you never
like to go,
feel-
spooky.
Yeah, that's Séance of Blake Manor. Big
Nice.
recommendation from moi.
Delightful.
Yeah.
How about Fantasy Critic 2026?
Well, we need to give Ben his flowers for
Oh,
25 first, don't we? I mean,
I was going to skip straight over that, but
well, we
the guard of honour.
we kind of need to see how well Ben did with these indies. And
I feel like we
inverted
did this
commas.
last.
I think we did it
Was
in
it
the
on Chin
Patreon
Bar?
pod. To be fair, it was on Chin Bar.
To do it twice.
So we just that's enough. He's not getting any more than that. That's it.
That's all.
his level.
Yeah.
Done. But
Yeah.
2026 is
was
coming. Change it
Yes.
up a little bit. Widen the pool. Still more patrons to get involved this year, but we are doing the draft on the 11th. Sunday the 11th, we will kick off the draft and hopefully complete on Sunday the 11th. So if you would like to get involved, you can do it via our Discord, which is part of our Patreon. So you can go and sign up at patreon.com/the crossplayers for £1 per month, and there will be a prize.
Someone's still in Christmas mode.
Did that say the crossplayers? Wash my mouth out with soap.
I can't believe
I've
that's the
done that.
first time we've
I've
done
done
that.
that.
77 episodes in.
I can't believe I can't believe it was me.
I know.
Right, anyway.
What's that address again?
Patreon.com/The Mimic's Veil, and you can sign up for £1, $1, whichever currency you are in per month, and get access to Discord. You'll get Chinba, and you can take part in Fantasy Critic and maybe win a little prize, because there will be prizes for first, second, and third. So thinking £50, £25, and £15 of your desired network credit, store credit, whatever credit. Definitely network credit on your operator may vary. But yes, clearly I am still in holiday mode.
A gift card for the platform
of your choice. There we go, Ben. Shouldn't let me talk.
So get involved. At this moment of recording, I think we've got 15 people signed up. Yeah. And obviously, as Alex said, if you can get in there before Sunday the 11th of January, then you can get involved too and be in line for some of those sweet prizes.
Mm-hmm. And there might even still be, so we have some very generous patrons who gifted some 1 month memberships over the festive period. So you'll find some, what I was going to say, some tweets on our Blue Sky. You'll find some whatever you call them, skeets, posts on our Blue Sky.
Don't call them skeets.
Our Blue Sky page at bsky, themimicsveil.bsky.social, and there's a few links on there, and there might still be a few free memberships to go around. So thank you to Pietro and Scott and Lachlan for gifting those memberships, and go take advantage of them and get involved.
Great guys.
Take advantage of the memberships, not the guys.
I'm sure they probably like it, to be fair.
Yeah. But no, that was very cool. Very cool to see. Thank you, everybody. Lewis.
That's me.
I also remember saying, I really fancy playing Star Wars Outlaws over Christmas. I reckon I'm going to do it.
Right.
I didn't.
Okay.
But a little birdie tells me that you did.
A little birdie is correct. I think it was mentioned in the Dusties. I said, maybe Star Wars Outlaws is going to be up. And so I'm just back from Disneyland Paris. Went over Christmas with my family. And I'm in quite a Star Warsy mood after going on a few of the Star Wars things over there.
Nice.
So I was like, you know what? I am going to start Star Wars Outlaws. And I'm having a great time. I think it's the first Ubisoft game I played in fucking donkeys. I can't remember the last one.
Probably Mario and
Trials Rising.
Wow.
I don't know. But it's cool. You're like a sort of lovable rogue. You steal a spaceship and off you go. Just fucking everything up for everyone else. One thing that I think should be added into all games is the choice to use a cinematic mode. That changes the aspect ratio of the screen to widescreen.
Really?
Because you can flick back and forward, and the normal full screen versions just seems super zoomed in.
Yeah, it's 21.9 or something, the cinematic mode.
It's so nice. Oh, on that huge cinema screen you've got as a television bin. That'd look great.
I might give that a go.
There should be more of that.
That's nice, that cinematic mode. I do remember now that you mention it. That's a nice mode.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you're missing out? Wasting some of the real estate of your TV?
Because if you use full screen, you feel like you're missing out on stuff at the side.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
You're seeing everything with cinematic mode. With the full screen, it's just zoomed in. But it's nice. What's funny?
Nothing. just imagining what other media you might consume. Move on. No,
That's cool.
What's the game like?
The game is like, so you're someone called K. Vess, and you start off on a little planet, you're in trouble, and then you end up stealing a ship. The Trailblazer, as it's called. Or in my head, as I like to rename it, the Ebon Hawk. But it's not the Ebon Hawk. And you have got a little pet called Nix, a little kind of rat thing that jumps about and steals money from people.
Next is quite
cute little guy. He's a very cute guy. Very cute.
Is it more of an axolotl? I always thought in the trailers it was like an axolotl.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think both my daughters have said, is that an axolotl? And I've said, no, it's a stupid little rat thing. But it's cool. It's exactly kind of what I'm looking for. Nice, easy in for the year. Follow the main quest, do bits and pieces, speak to people. There are 3 different gangs. You've got reputations with them all. If you're good with one of them, it might be bad with the others. You can fuck people over. You can look after yourself. It's good fun. It's Star Wars good fun in a cinematic mode.
Lovely. Roughly 18 to 20 hours? Does that sound about right?
It sounds pretty good. I think I've put in about 10. I've only played it maybe 2 or 3 days.
Christ.
So it has properly sunk its teeth in. But it's just nice and easy. Normally I'm a lightsaber Star Wars guy. But this is blaster. This is a blaster game.
Playing as a sexy young rogue.
Well, not sexy young rogue.
Smuggler.
That's it.
But it's cool.
A smuggler.
Nice.
What is there anything that, other than the sort of Star Warsiness of it all, is there anything else that you're enjoying about it? Is it just because you're in a Star Wars mood, or is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like moreish gameplay. What's good about it?
It's Star Wars, isn't it?
It's just Star Wars.
I think if it wasn't a Star Wars game, it would not get a look in.
Right.
There we go. I know what you mean.
But it's still
the world that kind of, not even so much the world, but it's just you feel like you feel like you're part of it. It's more about the lore of what you're making your wee Star Wars story in your head because you know Star Wars rather than the game itself.
It's still good, but I think sort of hanging on there for it being a Star Wars thing opposed to anything else.
Where does this land for you at the moment compared to the Jedi games?
Not as good.
No?
Nah. But again, it's because I'm a lightsaber guy opposed to...
And they're more Soulsy, I guess, aren't they, rather than open world?
Yeah, they are.
And that's more your speed, I guess.
It's similar. Like you're still sort of jumping up over grates and leaping across chasms, that kind of stuff. But it's just it's more enjoyable as a Jedi opposed to just some smuggler
shooting.
But it's still good. I'm doing it a disservice by saying these things. It's still it's a decent game. Probably a 7 out of 10, I would say at the moment.
7s are good. Any cameos? Not to spoil anything, but do you see any cameos from the movies?
Not at the moment.
Oh, interesting.
Not that I'm aware of. The huts are mentioned, but I think they get mentioned
Pizza.
Anywhere. The one out in the back garden.
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, it's good. Try it out just for that cinematic mode. But it's quite good at
I will.
That world building thing that Alex mentioned.
It's another
PS5?
one that I need to go back to.
PS5, Lewis, I assume?
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5. Yeah, okay. I'm going to add it to my list for the year.
But honestly, I can't remember the last Ubisoft game where you play as a person like that, like an Assassin's Creed, or I can't remember the last one. I played plenty of the Trials games, but not
Not one
you know,
either.
standard Ubisoft game.
Your Ubisoft game, your
Yeah.
cliche Ubisoft game. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I will get around to it. And Alex, how far did you get through it?
I got probably into like the second kind of main area, so a few hours. It wasn't much more than that, and then loads of other things came along. To be honest, it was one of those that didn't. I think I was more looking forward to Shadows at that point.
Yeah.
And then Shadows, I think, essentially came along not too long after, if I remember correctly. Well, was it the year before? I can't even remember when Outlaws. Outlaws wasn't last year, it was the year before, wasn't it?
It was very late.
August
2020.
2024.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think I was playing that, and I wanted to play Shadows at that stage already. But I will play it eventually.
Yes. We do like Star Wars. Don't we?
We do.
Yes.
Alex, another thing you like. Japanese gangsters.
I do. I love a Japanese gangster, and I've been getting familiar with one over the holiday period. So it's finally time. I've talked about this a few times, and I'm now 6 chapters through Yakuza Kiwami on the Switch 2, and having a joyous little time. It's one of those. Obviously, we've talked about Yakuza quite a bit. I talked about Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, or when I played it. Or whichever version I played, which probably about this time last year actually, because I'm sure it was over the kind of Christmas break I played Yakuza 0 last year.
Yeah.
So this is my kind of time for it, and obviously with Dark Tides and Kiwami 3 coming up in February, I thought I want to get through Kiwami and Kiwami 2 before that, which is quite a decent undertaking because I'm about 8 or 9 hours into this and feel like I don't know how many chapters are in this one. I'm sure there's usually about 12 to 15 in most of the games, so being on 6 and only being that number of hours doesn't feel quite right, but there's probably a lot of side content coming, because obviously with this being the first in the series, there's a lot more scene setting around what's going on, and I think it'd be a weird game to play if you hadn't played 0. And I know 0 kind of chronologically comes first now because it introduces you to Kiryu and to Majima, whereas part of this game in the early stages is just Majima chasing you around Kamurocho and you're trying to avoid them, and it's just like loads of fights with Majima to kind of build up your Dragon of Dojima persona and get all your skills and stuff back that you've lost while you've been in prison, which is very, very early game. That's not a spoiler, but that's kind of very, very early. So you at least having played 0, you get a bit of background on those characters, so you understand it a bit more, and obviously because I started at 7 and 8, I know quite a lot about them anyway. But I'm having a great time. Like the combat and that stuff, it's back to that kind of early original combat, whereas you've got your brawler style, your dragon style, and it's all more actual like not button bashing combat, but it is proper combat rather than turn-based combat, but still like some of the finishers and the heat maneuvers and stuff like that are still as batshit as they are in Yakuza, and like smashing someone's head off a car door or kicking the door, and the kind of brutality of it is there, and it runs really nicely on Switch too. Quite impressed by how it's ran and no issues at all. Nice to just pick up and put down. Like the chapters are probably only taking about an hour or so for each one of the kind of early ones, and the story seems pretty good, and you're kind of introduced to Haruka, who I think plays through the story of the games, is what I kind of understand. And yeah, very, very good. Looking forward to finishing it, but it's hard to say too much about this being like a remake of the original Kiwami, being a remake of the original Yakuza game. Yeah, but very good.
Since you started on 7, didn't you, Like a Dragon? Yeah. Do you feel like going back to these older ones? Do you miss Ichiban and the wackiness? I know these are still wacky, but him as a character,
I miss Ichiban.
I get the sense
because I love Ichiban.
Sillier,
like it's sillier. But it's quite nice going back to the early ones, and it depends if you like that type of combat and stuff, which I am enjoying the combat. But it's funny going back to it because you can see it's all still in Camaruccio. It's the same city. And obviously different when you got to 8 and they moved over to Miami, but you still had bits of Camaruccio in there. But you could see where they've started from and where they've got to, and I think it's quite nice. I think it'll be quite nice as I work through the games and seeing where the different building blocks got added on, because when you start at 7, obviously it was a reset and still in that city, but there was so much to the game. So whereas this feels much more stripped back at this stage, like this is more about the world, more about the story, more about the combat, and not there are still some like pocket circuits, mini games, and like you're finding these different cards and all the random side stuff that you get in a Yakuza game. It is there from the offset, but I don't know how much of that was in maybe the original or compared to how much maybe got brought in Kiwami, the Kiwami version. But I'm not missing. I feel like there is quite a distinct difference from 7 onwards to the early ones, that I'm loving the world and that side of it, that I'm not missing Ichiban as much, but I do miss the complete ridiculousness of it, because that's what I loved about 7 and 8, where it just went really over the top with like the random big shark abilities that you can just summon a shark to like take out these people, and just the complete over the top element. But yeah, it's good. I just really enjoy and go back to the kind of basics of it and getting to understand more of Kiryu's story, because Kiryu comes back towards like the end of 7 and 8, and so he is there, but kind of living his story through it all now. I don't really know where that goes. You pick bits up a bit in some of the older games, the newer games, sorry, but I'm still quite blind to what's coming, which is nice.
You'll have a Kiryu statue behind you in no time.
I know, I feel like that's the kind of one bit of gaming tap where I lack. I don't have anything Yakuza related to something. Maybe need something.
There we go.
I find all these Like a Dragon Yakuza games really overwhelming. Where there are tons.
Yeah.
And you I'm just looking. I've just jumped onto the Wikipedia page. Even in the last, well, including this year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 since 2020.
Aye, but a lot of them have been remakes. So, like, in terms of that, like, you've had a Yakuza 0 remake or director's cut, and then The Man Who Raised His Name and The Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii were, like, side games. So 7 and 8 have been the only, like, proper new games, I would say.
What is that Dark Tides that you mentioned?
So Dark Tides is like a new story on the side of Kiwami 3, so it's still set at that time period, but it's like an additional story element, almost akin to something like The Man Who Raised His Name or something like that, but maybe not quite in the same scale as...
Does that clear things up, Lewis?
No. And so this is Kiwami. This is a remake of a game from 2016.
No, I think
so. Kiwami
came out
is
in
the name of their
2016.
remakes.
Was the name of the remake, but there was like the original Yakuza was a lot earlier than 2016. I think, but I could.
Did Kiwami come out in 2016?
I think Kiwami came out
originally
in 2016. Yeah.
So it's PS3. This one came out on.
Yeah, so they kind of they've just released like updated versions of like PS5 and Xbox Series versions of these games as well. But the original came out in PS4, 3, and then PS4. But I think Yakuza, whatever, I think it was just called, the original was potentially just called Yakuza before it was remade into Kiwami. I'm trying to remember. It tells you what Kiwami means, and I completely forgot. It's like extreme or something, it means. But yeah.
That sounds about right. So, start with Yakuza 0 is the general consensus, isn't it? I think that if I ever get around to playing another one, I think that would be the next one that I play. Would be 0. Now that they've added voice acting.
What have you played?
Just play it with the Japanese voice acting and the subtitles. That's the way to do it.
You can relive your time when you lived there.
For 3 weeks. Yep. I've played Like a Dragon. That's the only one I've played. And loved it.
Very good.
Alex, have you also played Rhythm Doctor?
I have played Rhythm Doctor. I haven't played a lot of this, but I have played a bit of it. So playing this in the handheld on the ROG Ally for the Xbox. And Rhythm Doctor, do you know much about Rhythm Doctor other than maybe? So this was one that I really liked the look of. It was on the Xbox Tokyo Game Show presentation.
Right.
And it's basically a rhythm game, as you may deduct from the deduce from the title. Again, words not really with me tonight. But essentially, the premise of this game is you need to hit A on every 7th beat. That's ultimately what you need to do in the game. And you are a doctor, but you're a remote doctor working in this hospital for all these people, and you're using music or rhythm to basically heal or appease their ailments. So there can be various different things, and the conditions of the patients can impact how the songs and stuff are being presented to you. So they might have like an irregular heartbeat, so it'll skip certain beats. So it will go like, you see the beats come up and it won't show you to, and you're still counting to 7, and you always just need to try and hit on that 7th beat too. And it's just pretty crazy. it sounds like, that'll get boring quickly, but it does so many different things, and it's because it's that bit of it. You're being a remote doctor, so it then says, we're having issues with your connection, and the screen starts disappearing and all this stuff, and it's like you're getting a kind of like static overlay, and then you go back, but you're still in the background, still trying to hit on the 7th beat, so it does all these crazy overlays with on the screen for you to basically try and stop you from being able to hit on the 7th beat, or the tempo then increase or decrease, or there'll be lag, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and you're still trying to hit it on 7 because you're still just sitting there counting to 7 with the rhythm and the music to make sure you're hitting on the 7th beat. And it's very, very good, very daft, very addictive. But I'd say I've only played maybe an hour or 2 of it. There is a story mode and then some other different modes in there, so I've only played the first couple of acts. And like some of the boss battles just kind of dials it up to 12. It's just going to be like, I'm going to do something really ridiculous here, and you're just like, am I still just counting to 7 here? And you're just randomly hitting that button on 7 and hoping for the best. But then it's like, better, and it gives you a rating at the end of like each patient, and it's all that kind of, you got an A+, well done. And
the trailer is brilliant.
Yeah,
it looks awesome.
It's very cool. It's a pretty cool game. It's probably
the easiest game you'll ever play.
But it's not. It's absolutely not. Like it just seems it's easy in terms of every 7th beat just hit here. That's all you need to do in the whole game, and it is. But you're sitting there going, you're going in the footstep, and you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you still don't hit it quite in the right time, and then it would be like, it's just trying to confuse you. It's just messing with your head. Like the whole game is just like a head fuck. In the best way. It's just bizarre, but it's the epitome of the cool game for cool gamers, I would say. It falls right into that category.
Yeah, I like that. Is this in the family library?
It's not, because I got it on the Xbox, Ben.
Oh yeah, of course you did say.
It's Xbox achievements and all that, you know me. Like,
$16.75 on Steam.
Aye.
It's not badly priced. And in a bundle with Melatonin that Lewis spoke about last week.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you're saying just hitting one button on the seventh beat or whatever. I think kind of similar with Melatonin. There isn't a lot for you to do. You're just sort of maybe L&R, but like it's just there isn't a lot for you to do. But there is stuff there to sort of keep you interested.
Yeah. I actually did. That was another one of your recommendations last week.
Oh yeah,
I did get around to finishing Melatonin. Had a lovely time with it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. really
So
just
chilled.
love that. Yeah, love the soundtrack. Those sort of lo-fi beats.
Yeah.
The whole sort of, I don't know what you'd call that look, but that purpley sort
So hazy
violet.
sort of.
It's just cool. Really like it. Really nice, chill rhythm game. Played that. Actually finished it last night. It's lovely.
Did you?
Just before bed.
Hmm.
Appropriately. And also, Alex, not to leave you out, another one you recommended, Slots and Daggers.
Yes.
My God, that is crack, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
Jesus, I struggled to put that down. I think there's like 10 levels to get through, and I think I'm on level 7 now. I love how sort of simple it is, and the Vampire Survivors style unlocks that you can earn, the permanent buffs and stuff. Yeah, and the vibe of it. I just wish there was a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
Because I know you can like build up poison and stuff like that, but I kind of wish you could sort of inflict status effects on enemies and things like that. I think it's missing a little bit of that kind of stuff, but it's still like minute-to-minute gameplay is super, super addictive. Yeah, so I fully back you on that. Really cool game.
You've reminded me, I played one of the recommendations. I played Dogpile for a little while.
So die. Yeah.
Did you?
I did. I
Just
enjoyed it. It's
chucking
good fun.
dogs down a big hole. Combining them together, great fun. I can definitely see how you can lose a lot of time playing it. Just because it seems addictive. I threw my Steam Deck across the room. It's like, get away from me, game.
Yeah.
Just creating loads of bitches.
Yeah, Alex and I are now the proud owners of a couple of little, what they call bartop arcades, aren't
Yeah.
they? So we've both got an Evercade Alpha, and you also got, what was the other one you got?
I got, I don't know, it's a Technos
Wrestling
Fest.
one.
Yeah, WrestleFest one. It's pretty cool. It's got the old like WWF Superstars game on it, and then it's got 4 games on it. That one, which is fine. It was
Nice.
but it's good fun. It's good fun.
Now, I've been loving the Evercade Alpha.
Same.
I've actually played it quite a lot, and then the kids have played it as well. Like we've had little Street Fighter 2 tournaments and things like that. Played Bobble Bobble to completion for the first time in my life as well,
Oh, wow.
which was good. Again, 2-player with my 4-year-old, which was nice. I was obviously carrying him massively.
Of course.
But yeah, it was just lovely. There's something so just nostalgic about playing something with a arcade stick and hunched over that little cabinet. Brilliant. Really cool.
And it's not even the nostalgia, I would say. I mean, there's just something quite refreshing about going back to playing some things in just complete simplicity. Like I went back and I was playing Centipede, which we might talk about in the next episode. But see, just that as the nostalgic version of it, but also just the addictiveness and the like chasing that score, and you're sitting there and you're like, oh, this is just absolute. It's kind of what you said about like Slots and Daggers. There's just something about that gameplay where you're just like one button and you're moving your joystick and you're just trying to take all these wee things down and seeing that score go up and get the extra lives, and then I was doing it, and then my son was doing it, and then even I come back down the stairs and my husband's doing it, and you're just like, see, told you. It's just something so refreshing about just having that simplicity and just being able to sit there and go over and over and over again and hone in your skills to get that high score. It's lovely.
Yeah. Just playing games just for fun.
Yes.
Like that's in its purest form. There's just, there's something lovely about that.
Did you link up your 8-bit do stick?
Yeah, I did. So I've got that arcade stick so we can play 2-player. So that's all wirelessly connected to the Evercade Alpha. I've got a bunch of Evercade cartridges so we can play Worms and all the old Neo Geo games, and yeah, just lovely.
That is.
It's a very cool thing to have. Very happy. I played it way more than I thought it would. I thought it would be a cool thing to have, and then just put that away eventually. But it's lasted a couple of weeks so far. So very good. Lovely.
So what the cartridges? Did both of yours take cartridges, Alex?
No, only the Evercade one. So the
Oh,
other
okay.
one is just what was pre-built in it. But that's the kind of thing with the Evercade. It takes all the Evercade cartridges, which is good.
And you can put 2 cartridges in to where the little on an old arcade cabinet where your change would come out of. Like you slot the cartridges into there, sort of thing. It looks.
Cool.
It's just nice.
That is.
That is nice.
Yeah.
And even the interface and stuff and how it all works is quite good in terms of.
Yeah.
Um,
I honestly think I'll just keep dipping in and out of that when I just fancy playing something but don't want to sit down and get through a 60-hour RPG or whatever.
it'd be nice if it online leaderboards.
Quite
That's the
refreshing.
one thing I would quite have for some more of the games. I know some of the games do. There are some games that have got features where it does, but it'd be quite nice to have some sort of online.
I think leaderboards and I'd love to be able to save replays and stuff like that as well. Like, I know it's like a really modern thing, but some of the features are cool, like having the dip switch settings so you can make games easier, and there's like save states and stuff like that, so you can cheese your way through games that were designed to take your money over and over and over again. You can just do it the modern way, which is nice.
And even like as soon as they're like, there's 11 hidden games, and then you're like, how do I get these hidden games? So like, I want 11 hidden games, and then it just kind of reels you in that way as well.
Yeah, that is good. Different cartridge combos give you a hidden game and things like that. Yeah, love it. One game we can't cheese, unfortunately.
No,
is the final game of today.
Well, let's play, as they say in Talk Pissin'. Ting outro. You lost some.
Come again?
I told myself I wasn't going to laugh. They say in Talk Pissin'. Ting outro. Earless long tanim talk. Which is... That's pretty sure that's bang on pronunciation.
You've convinced me.
yeah, me too. It sounds like a little top pissing.
Okay, Lost in Translation it is. What?
It is indeed.
Give us a clue.
The game was originally written on a Casio calculator.
Is this an obscure sports game?
Balatro. Maths. Written on a
It's maybe something with boobies in it.
Maybe.
Yep.
It must be something quite simple if it was written originally in a Casio calculator. Unless you just wrote the code on the back when you took the slip off.
Yeah. Maybe. Is it old?
Must be
Guess. Did it release?
the 80s or before.
Yeah, before 1990.
Did this release before 1990?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe before.
Or is that has he just been gobshite? It's actually
Probably.
like
I mean,
this beast
recent
of a
history would
Casio
suggest.
calculator, which has actually got like the most advanced GPU and CPU you've ever seen, but it's just branded a Casio calculator.
is it? Okay, was it released 2020 or later? Okay.
Sometime between
So we've got
1990 and 2020.
Yeah. Okay. Whittled that down nicely. After 1990?
I think it could be a mobile game.
2020. Could well be.
Could be something like those games like 2s or something like that. You know what I mean? Or 3s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you would just do like 3++, and that essentially like gives you the whole game. Doesn't it?
Are we assuming it's an indie?
Must be.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Do you think we need to make sure of that?
Don't know. I don't want to waste the question.
I mean,
It's hard to
fair,
imagine.
It'll be something stupid at the end of it anyway. That it won't actually matter. So,
Yeah, go on then.
is it an indie, Lewis?
No.
Oh, God. Could be something stupid like Pokemon. Like a Game Boy game or something.
Yeah.
Was it released on a handheld platform?
Maybe. Let me just check my notes. Check my notes.
He's checking notes.
No, I don't believe that.
Throw
Either.
us off. Look at his face. Look at his face.
You just want to punch it, don't you?
Slap him.
My super extensive notes do not mention any handheld.
Okay.
Oh no. Yes.
So
Wait there.
yes.
Actually. Wait there. Yeah.
Fuck you, man. So yes, handheld.
Handheld. Define handheld.
Okay. So it's not an indie, released on a handheld in the 30 years between 1990 and 2020.
I mean, it sounds like it's
Okay.
not a predominantly handheld game, but then who knows?
It does, but is he being a bollock artist?
Aye.
Entirely possible. Okay, fifth question, and then we get a clue, which will no doubt be super helpful again.
Backwards are good.
Platform
What else
exclusive, do you think?
Yeah.
Is it a platform exclusive, Lewis?
No.
It would be something like Solitaire.
Maybe.
Banging soundtrack, to be fair.
Minesweeper or something stupid. Okay, give us another clue, please.
The game spawned 22 sequels and 5 spin-offs.
It's Yakuza?
Ooh! Picross.
That feels about right, to be fair.
Is it a puzzle game?
No.
God damn it. Oh, it was too perfect.
So was what, 22 sequels and
Let me
5
double check,
spin-offs, or was
actually.
it the other way around?
Double check. Just double checking the puzzle.
20 sequels and 5 spin-offs or something like that, wasn't it?
I mean, that feels like it could be Pokemon.
But it's not a platform exclusive. And
Aye, but it could still be being
swithered about handheldness. Any kudos for saying swithered there, guys? That's not it. That is okay, fine. I'm on a sugarly pig.
What are we getting as
okay.
a translation, by the way?
The game.
The game.
Okay.
And talks pish.
in Spanish.
Multiple sequels. Not a puzzle game. I don't think we haven't got platform. We haven't got close to
No.
a year yet. We haven't got much at all.
Well, we've got a 30-year period.
We do. Should we
We've got
narrow that
30
down
year
to
window.
more, or should we get a genre?
I think we should try it on, Ben.
Okay.
Which
So it's
can-
not puzzle.
No.
Maybe a deck builder.
Deck builder, yeah. What kind of deck builders is 20 sequels and 6 spin-offs that have been like
Solitaire.
Not... Well, yeah. I mean, clearly it's a series.
Yeah.
It's original. Is it the first game in the series? And then what kind of series is going to have that many?
How many Jimmy White games were there?
I will say that I counted the sequels and spin-offs by hand, so
Wow.
I might have been wrong.
Okay.
I mean, could it be something?
But still,
I was
a
going to
lot.
say could it be something like Tetris, but it's not puzzle games. No.
No. Is it a... I haven't got anything in mind at all. Okay, so is it
Mortal
an
Kombat or
adventure
something?
game? Like a point and click kind
Yeah.
of thing? But then what's got 20 sequels?
I know.
Not even Monkey Island's got that many sequels.
It's probably not got that many monkeys.
No. God, this is annoying. This is a really annoying one.
It is.
Too good a clue, that. Too good a
Too
clue.
bad a clue. For some like Candy
Was it
Crush.
was this a computer game? That's my
What do you mean?
favorite question. Did it originally release on a computer?
No.
Okay, so it's a console game.
That was question 7.
Yeah, I know. Okay, console game.
I'm down this rabbit hole of what kind of games would have that many sequels.
FIFA.
Aha, that's where I was just. That's because I mean, I'm thinking of like the spin-offs and you had like the World Cups and the FIFA Streets and the.
Yeah.
It's where if it's a sports
it-
game.
Yeah, let's ask if it's a sports
Is it
game.
a sports game, Lewis?
No.
Sick. Not sports. What else would basically release one game a year? At least.
But like, well, no, Football Manager's a sports game.
Yeah. What else is annualized apart from Call of Duty? Call of Duty. Maybe get a calculator. God. I am flummoxed.
Same. Like genuinely, and it's got to be. He's going to like wave this one in our faces as well. I can tell. Like it's.
Was it is it an arcade game?
No.
Was that 9?
That's cool.
Yep.
You're on to the last question.
I mean, we could just ask anything now, Ben, because it really doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Is there a dog in it? No, don't know that. That's all right. Is there? What else could be written? You're a numbers guy, Alex. What can you do with a Casio calculator?
Right.
A scientific calculator, let's assume.
I kind of completely forgot about that bit, to be fair. I mean, you can write loads in a scientific calculator, to be fair.
Are you humming Walking in the Air?
I don't know what he's humming.
Snow.
I was humming something.
I've got nothing.
I don't know, Ben. Like,
No.
it could be something.
Did
like
it release?
Chatmaker or something like that.
Was it originally released on the NES or the Super Nintendo?
No.
Right. This is in Spanish, Ben. Spanish.
Great.
Well, wait there. As I got ports. The SNES got a port.
So that gives you kind of time period.
Okay.
All right, so you've got the game in Spanish, Gusanos.
Oh? Could you spell that, please?
Gusanos.
Sorry, say it again. GUS.
Gusanos. Don't put it into a translation tool.
Don't have one. Does Remarkable do that yet?
So, the only thing I can think of. No, Street Fighter was arcade. Gusanos. 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 Is it one word?
Yeah.
Lemmings?
No, there's not as many of them, surely. And that's a puzzle game at heart, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm rubbish with languages. Can you give us it in French?
Let me see.
Not that will help, but at least I studied French for a wee bit. Never studied.
Sounds like
Gusanos.
Gusanos sounds like a masculine word to me, like a group of something, which is maybe what made me think lemmings. Gusanos.
I'm not giving you in French.
No?
No.
What does it start with in French?
A V. Any guesses?
No.
I don't think no, I haven't got anything at all. Apart from hatred.
Yeah. if you can't feel that, then there's something wrong.
Yeah. Nope.
No stab in the dark?
No. Literally nothing.
You giving up?
Threes.
Yep.
What was that?
Threes. I don't know.
So, game translation of Gusanos. And from what we've spoken about tonight, it sounds like you played this game in the last week, Ben.
Centipede?
It is worms.
It's an arcade game.
No, it's a computer game.
It's a computer game. Ben looks
I'd say it's a
disgusted.
computer game.
Absolutely disgusted. I can see the steam coming out of his ears.
Oh, lemmings! We were so close.
Uh-huh. Is Worms? No, it's not really a puzzle game. Worms is it's just battling.
No. Damn it. Oh well. I would say that is an indie, and I would say that is a computer game.
An indie?
Team 17.
By the way, back in 1995,
Yeah,
indies didn't exist.
they did. But anyway, yes. Fine.
Whatever.
guess it.
We're used to it now.
Whatever. You've ruined it.
I wouldn't, in those days, I wouldn't classify Team 17 as an indie. I'd say they were double A.
Okay.
I can see you're annoyed by this.
I am. yes, I am.
That's
Yes.
just that. That's absolutely what he's aiming for. No, I'm not annoyed at all, Lewis. Good, very good clues. Thank you for that. Much enjoyment.
It was good clues. Amiga. What is an Amiga?
It's a computer.
Fucking. No, fine. We move on.
What year did you say? 1986.
5.
So he says, was it before 1919? You said no.
Before 1990? Before 1990 would be the 80s.
And you said 1985.
95.
Sorry.
Well, come on, you just brush up on your languages.
We were close because
You were close. When you were saying Call of Duty game on a calculator, that's a little different than
It's
a guitar.
basically what Worms is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well, I can see that he's both really annoyed at that. Personally, I don't care. So we're going to listen to the title theme, which I think stands up as one of the best songs in gaming. It's a classic by Bjorn Lynn from Worms.
Fuck you, Lewis.